Hello my friends, how are you today? Welcome to my channel. Happy Saturday. So I hope you're going to have a great weekend. No matter what, it's raining outside this morning here in my part of North Carolina, and that's okay. It's just lightly raining, so the temperature is good. Getting up to 70 today, so great fall day. It's not going to rain all day, so awesome. I don't need to go out this morning. So I was excited to work on this journal again. It's getting so cute. So I did 2 videos on this so far. If you want to see those, I will have my junk journal playlist listed below, linked, and you can just click on that and see all of my junk journal videos, flip throughs, everything. So here we are so far. It's one of these little golden books. This is Bambi. This is Walt Disney's Bambi. So cute. I love the cover on this one. And this one is from the 70s. I added this trim, and this is one where, I folded the gold, spine inward like this to make the spine. It's in really great condition. The cover, look at the corners. They're not even worn, really. This one has a little bit of wear, but you really don't even see it. So anyway, we added some ruffles in the last video and some trims. So today I thought I would add some, I'm going to try to add some flip outs, or at least one flip out, and maybe a library pocket, and another pocket inside the, front and back cover. So I kind of want to experiment with this piece of scrapbook paper right here and this flower. So I'm thinking maybe it could go right here, because I said before in one of my last 2 videos where I'm working on this, I didn't really want to cover up these 2 butterflies right here. So I can put a pocket down here, but I just noticed these flowers. I thought I could put the flowers right here, and it would be like a tuck spot. So I'm going to fussy cut these out. I'm going to pause and fussy cut these out and see what I can do. And I might, first of all, just cut them out in kind of a triangle and then see if I want to fussy cut them. So I'm going to pause and I'm going to show you what I decide. I'll be right back. Okay, so I took my time and experimented with that a little bit, and first I cut out like a triangle, and it just didn't look as pretty as this. So I could have got away with it, but I just didn't really like it that much as I do this. So, and then after the triangle, I started cutting it down, into fussy cutting. And first I left this part on right here, and it went right here. I was trying to leave these berries and these little leaves right there, but it went out, when I put it down, it went out over the butterflies that I wanted to keep. So then I cut those off, and then I ended up with this. That is perfect. That's what I pictured in the first place. I was just kind of experimenting there to make sure of what I wanted to do. So I'm going to glue that down right there. And that will be, this is cardstock, so it'll be a little, just a little tuck right there. So I think that's really pretty too, even if it ends up, if someone doesn't use it as a tuck, it's just a beautiful kind of addition there to decorate that inside of the cover, and it's just a beautiful addition. So I'm going to put glue here and here, and I'll use my Fabri-Tac. We'll see how we do. This has been my Fabri-Tac's been a little crazy lately, so I'm going to be careful, trying not to make a mess here, because we're at the end of it, the bottom of the barrel here. So it's about the middle of September, right? October. I didn't mean to say September. October. And I did a little short, if you didn't see it, a short video, of my painted pumpkin. So look at my shorts if you haven't seen it. I had been talking about my old foam pumpkins that I've probably had for, I don't know, 10 years. And I've used them as they were when I first got them, when they were like the orangey colors. And they're the ones, like, I think I bought them at Michael's years ago. And some of them used to light up. And years ago, I cut off the electric part of the ones, the jack-o'-lanterns. And just used them like that as jack-o'-lanterns without the light inside. And okay, there's our tuck spot. Isn't that pretty? And it really goes. Of course, it's from the same paper pad, so of course it goes. And I just really like the whole color here of that edition. Even though this paper is pretty, it was a little, and has butterflies all over it. It still looked a little plain, right? So this is a nice little tuck spot. And for instance, if this was my piece of paper, it's of course way too big, but see, you can tuck something behind here, and it'll be nice to have that little tuck spot there. So let's do the back pocket first. But yeah, they turned out really pretty, and go take a look at my short if you haven't seen it. Let me know what you think of my pumpkins. I liked them, how they came out with the shiny, you know, paint. It was satin. I put that in the title so people would know that I used. I mean, hopefully they get that, understand what I meant by that. It was the little acrylic paints that you buy in the craft aisle at Walmart, and I had them left. You know, I didn't buy any special except for purple. I didn't have any purple, and for some reason I wanted to paint some of them purple. So I did buy a purple. But I bought, they were all, the ones I used that I ended up using were, because I painted one, I just saw a color and I painted it, but then I painted the other ones and I realized, oh, these are so pretty, the shiny ones. And the matte finish one, you know, of course it looked nice, but it wasn't as pretty as the shiny ones. So I was like, okay, let me look at my paints and see what satin finishes I had. And sure enough, I had a bunch. So that's what I ended up using, was all the satin finish ones. And as you can see, if you look at my short video, you will see how pretty they turned out. And I didn't talk in the background because it's a little, I don't know, sometimes I talk in my shorts and sometimes I don't because they're so short. And that one was really short, of the pumpkins. But I mean, I knew the birds were chirping in the background, but I didn't really get the whole, you know, ambiance of that video until after I posted it and I watched it, and I was like, oh my goodness, it sounds so cool in the background with the, you know, it was evening and the bugs were chirping and the birds were chirping, and it sounds just really, I think it sounds, I don't even think it sounds spooky or anything. It sounds really pretty in the background. So I'm glad I didn't talk and mess that up by adding, you know, talking to the video. So it's a really short, short, and it turned out really fun. So here's the butterfly. I didn't want to cover up on this right there. Let me grab my wet wipes here, put my lid on my Fabri-Tac and turn it upside down so it doesn't go crazy. And yeah, so I really like how it turned out and how my pumpkins turned out. And that's all I have. There's eight, 4 little ones, 4 bigger ones, you know, the big one, the regular size ones, and 2 of the bigger ones are jack-o'-lanterns. So now I've revived them and I can use them for years to come. So yeah, totally wanted to share that. So I'm sure I'm not the only one that has those old foam pumpkins sitting around that, you know, are getting grungy and grubby and need to either be thrown out or done something with. Okay, so this was an unused library pocket that I got at a thrift store. This is the library card. This is so thick, like it feels like it's more than one piece of cardstock, but it's the library card. Front and back, it's got lines. So I was going to decorate, right now I was going to put some paper here. And then later on, when I get the my ephemera out, I might put something here. So, and I could even decorate the library card if I want to, or leave that for the person that gets it. But let's look for a piece of paper to put here. And I have the paper from the paper we just put in the front, so I could put a piece of this And of course, this is the same from the same paper pad too, so it would match. I think I would put a solid piece there. You know what? I might put a solid piece there, and then put, like this is, I'm calling this solid, and then even though it's like shaded, and then put some ephemera on it later. That would be pretty. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's do a little measuring here. You have to cut off some of this. So I think I want to go up to the very top there, and then pretty much right over to the side as much as possible. So I'm going to cut there first. And so I don't really have any plans this weekend. We're going to my son's house. It's family, dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it, day on Saturday for us. We get together with whoever's available. And by whoever, I mean my two sons, and my one son has a fiance, and my other son is married with a child, my granddaughter. And so my younger son is off on it with his fiance on an adventures this weekend, so he's not going to be there. But my older son is around, so we're going to his house and having a nice dinner. I'm bringing dessert, and I have to go by the store. I told you last 2 Saturdays, I think, that I mentioned that I had been having my groceries delivered. And I've been putting from Walmart, and I joined their whatever you have to join to get your so you don't have to pay every time you have groceries delivered. You just pay a one-time your annual fee, and then you can have your groceries delivered for free after you pay the fee. It doesn't cost you something every time. So it's not free, but you know what I mean. And so I did that. I've been doing that. This is the 3rd week. I really enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it. But I put no substitutes every week. And so far, so good. But this week I ordered, my dessert was ice cream. I got ice cream. And I got, I thought it was a kind they would have. So if it's, a little tip is if you do decide to do that Walmart delivery is, don't order something that you think, it's on the website and you think, oh, I never saw that in the store. Yeah, I'd like to get some of that. Well, they probably don't have it. If you never saw it in the store, they probably don't have it. It's just for some reason on the website. So that happened one time I ordered a certain type of donut like I never saw in the store. And I was like, oh, well, it would be really cool because I know so-and-so really likes those. And I ordered those, and guess what? No, I didn't get them. They weren't available. So this week I ordered for dessert Neapolitan Great Value ice cream. Okay, you would think they would have that, right? I don't particularly remember seeing that in the store, but I thought, well, maybe I just didn't see it. Maybe they actually have it. No, they didn't have it. So I ordered all the fixings for ice cream. I ordered whipped cream. I thought I was going to do it up. I ordered maraschino cherries, whipped cream, chocolate syrup, everything. And okay, that's that. I will do some embellishing on here later. Okay, so now I want to add a flip out. But anyway, so now I have to go by the store anyway to get a prescription. So we're going to look through here and find a place. This is going to be a flip out, I believe. This is, I think it's handmade paper. I don't know. I got it in Happy Mail from a subscriber / friend / customer. And it's really beautiful. And I thought it would be beautiful in this journal. And it's kind of like you've got the, the texture over here. And then it's flat over here. So I thought, if I put it like this and fold it, then it can be a fold out. And it can be written on or glued on both sides. So I just thought it would be a really pretty addition. So I'm going to look for a spot for that where we haven't put anything, if there is any. I don't know. We've added trim and we've added stickers and all that. So we will see if we have any spaces left. It is like a thick paper, so it needs a page that is, can support it. So let's see what we got here. And we're just going to flip through and look for a spot. First spot. I won't hesitate. The first spot we come to, we will put it in. That's some trim we glued on yesterday. I wanted to stick there. It could go. This is almost thick enough. Let's see what this page is. And this page would be good too. I think this page would be better right here. I like this right here. And it even, well, I didn't even look, but this has a yellow background, and that's yellow. And I'm taking the yellow from the butterfly. I told you in my last video, the yellow butterfly inspired me to put yellow in here. So I would just cut this down first of all. So about right here. About right there, I'll cut that off. And I have a big pile of strips here. I don't have a lot of big scraps from this journal so far, but I have a lot of strips. So I think I've used all the like 4-inch cutoffs as pages in this journal, you know, little pages. So that's why I don't have any kind of major scraps. Okay, so let's see how we did here. Now we need to hinge it on. So I could just glue it down like that. Yeah, that would work. I was trying to decide if I need a hinge or just put it on like that, but I think I'm just going to put it on like that. Let's see which side. This side, I think I'm going to go with this side because I think this is where I measured. And it's pretty much the exact size of the page. And I want the flat side on the inside. So it would be like this. So again, I think I'll use a little Fabri-Tac here and glue this down, and then we'll fold it over. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that looks straight on both sides. So let's go ahead and put some Fabri-Tac here. So yeah, we're getting together today. So yeah, I got my groceries already and put them away. And I didn't get my ice cream. So oh yeah, what I was saying was I have to go by and pick up a prescription anyway. So at that point, I'll grab some ice cream. It won't take me very long to go back and grab some type of ice cream to go with my fixings that I already got. But you know, it's like a learning curve, I guess, when you first start getting something like that, grocery delivery, to see, you know, what you actually get and what you actually need to do. So I'm just afraid to put down, you know, that I'll accept. I guess you can return it if you don't like what they substitute, but I'm kind of afraid. I've been afraid to put down that I accept substitutes. But if I would have got everything, including some type of ice cream that goes with. I mean, she probably would have picked out some other kind of Neapolitan in a different brand, I would think. Yeah, that's probably what, if I were a shopper at Walmart, I think that's what I would have done, is gotten, and it probably would have cost a little more, but, you know, $1 or so more, but at least I would have my ice cream. So, lesson learned, lesson learned. Okay, so now I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep all of this width, and I'm going to fold it in. So let's just experiment here. I'm going to fold it in like this, and fold it, so then we're going to have like 2 folds. I think that'll work. So about like that, probably about 1/3. Let's see how it does. Hopefully it'll fold nice. Yes, it's creasing nicely. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, no problem there. And then one more fold should do it. Sometimes I've had to refold these when I do this. So I'm going to fold it all the way in without creasing it and just see how that does. Is that enough? I think that's not quite enough. So I'm going to fold. See, then it's not going to be, yeah, I shouldn't have creased it yet. I think I will keep that fold there. But now I'm going to have to do like thirds. I mean, quarter folds. I think that'll be better. We'll just refold it. No big deal. I'm going to crease it again. I shouldn't have, right? And another crease here. Yeah, this will work here. Okay, so see, I do the experiments for you, and then you know what to do when you make a journal. So then, okay. Yeah, then it'll work. Okay. So it still ended up being, let's see, 1 fold 2 folds, and then 3. It still ended up being 3 folds, but this time it fits right over the page, like almost the same size as the page. Okay, so when you come to this page, it'll be like this, and isn't that pretty too? And I will probably pretty much leave this alone so that whoever gets this journal can do whatever they want here. So you have the light yellowish behind, the purple flowers, and of course yellow and purple look beautiful together. And then you have all of this room to do whatever. And of course whoever gets it can even cut that off and have less, you know, use some of it somewhere else, or whatever they want to do, you know. So that's the good thing about that, is options. So that that is one fold out. So I thought besides that, I have 2 more pieces of paper here. These 2 here. And I wanted, the paper I use for the pages, these pages here, like that you see, are cardstock. This is papery, this pink one here. And let's see. And then, of course, the pages are papery. Let me get this separated here. And the pages are, this is papery too. So yeah, there's some papery and some cardstock. But I showed you in my last video the paper pad that I'm trying to use up. That is cardstock. So I didn't want to use cardstock. I wanted to use paper for my fold outs. Okay, so we did that one. Let's see if we have any more places to put any more. Okay, so let's just turn quickly. I haven't glued down my pockets yet. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and I haven't done it because I'm doing everything on video so far. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean. Last 2 days, I've done everything on video. Okay, so we didn't pass any. Let's see, these all have pockets. This is a possibility. This is the, let me mark that. Let me mark this as a possibility. Put a little bookmark there. And then, like, this is too weak. I don't want to put it there. And really, and this is a possibility, except these pages are white on the back. They're not double-sided, but that's on purpose so that that can be extra writing room on a page. But I would, if I put it on this page, I would put it like this. So you have the color here, and then you turn it over, and you have white next to this color. So it doesn't really have to, I guess what I'm getting at, it doesn't have to match this. Okay, but let's go to the second signature because we haven't put anything here yet. We got a butterfly there. We've got, oh, this is a page with ruffle on it, a book page, pocket graph paper, the tissue wax paper, and we could add it to a book page. You know what? We could add it to a book page. Do we want to do that? Maybe. See, there's space here where I could glue something. Oh, but I'd be covering up the bunny. The bunny! The bunny's in the way. I could put it here and cover up the tree, which is not as bad as covering up the bunny. So that's an idea. I think I might do that. I'm really liking that idea. I'm really liking that idea. Yeah. It's kind of like, I think it would look cool, or be cool. Okay, let's just make sure there's nothing else that like jumps out at me here. And let's see what I got going on here. Okay, we got trim there. Okay, so yeah, this paper would look really pretty right here. Next to, there's blues here, and there's blues in this paper. Blues, yellows, reds in this paper. This would actually look really pretty right here. So again, I need to cut this down to fit the page. So here I'm going to have 2 big scraps now. Right? Yeah, I have. Well, we already cut the other one up, didn't we? You used it on the library pocket. Okay, so this one, let's cut down. I put away my trims before I started the video. I was almost going to do a video on what my craft room looked like while in the middle of making, because I'm actually working on this journal. I have another golden book started, And I have my Christmas December daily, my own personal one that I've started. And I have that other Christmas journal made with a Christmas card that I haven't started, but I haven't done anything else with. But I have all that out. So, and I was going to show you, you know, the state of my craft room. Okay, so we said put the color over here and not cover up the bunny. So we need to turn this page. So here we go. And we'll take this out because we decided, well, I guess we could have left it. Maybe we'll decide later because I had this one more piece of scrapbook paper here that's really pretty and has yellows and blues in it. I thought this would be pretty. But first we're doing this one. And we're going to glue it right here because I like the colors together, the blues. Let me turn it around because this one has a blue line right here. The scrapbook paper has a blue line right there, and that looks prettier with the blue right next to each other. This has, the blue is way over there on this side. I know that's a little thing, but it's just when you're looking at it, your eye kind of goes, it makes it go together better if you do it like this, or at least for me anyway. Maybe I'm weird, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty detail oriented, as you can probably tell. So, yeah. But it's good. It's all good. It works out. I have to be detail oriented to do my job, so it's a good thing. Okay, so my job that I get paid for. I'm talking about my actual job. Okay, so I put glue right on the edge there. Let's see if that's enough, because I want to put this over about a good 1/4 of an inch. We'll put it on the edge there. There's a line there beside that blue. So, yeah, there's a couple blue lines there actually. This is kind of purplish blue, and then there's another blue line there, and then there's blue lines going this way. So it's kind of almost like a plaid, but not a plaid. Okay. So let's see how we fold this one. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. I feel the edges. Yep, it's good. Of course, the Fabri-Tac's going to hold it. Okay. I have to remember to put the lid on there and turn it back upside down, or else it just starts oozing out the top. Okay. So now we're going to fold it. Well, we can fold it either way. And I don't want to get glue all over everything, so let me be careful here. Make sure I didn't get glue on these pages back here. I don't want them to all stick together. No, I don't feel any. Okay. There is some back here, though, I can see. Let me smooth that out on this side. I'm going to have to put something there while that glues, but in the meantime, we can fold it. So I think I want to fold it this way. Yes. Well, if I fold it that way, how will it end up? Let's just experiment. It'll end up like something like this. If I fold it the other way, it'll end up something like, see, with the white on top. I kind of want the color, that white on the inside and the color on the outside. So we're going to fold it like this. So instead of making creases like I did in the last one, we're going to do this. And kind of just see how we want it. I like that. Okay. So let's just, we're going to make a crease here next to the page. So the page is under there. And it's right next to where the edge of the page. So I'll fold there. And again, I don't want that to glue together, so I'm not going to leave it there right now. It's still a little gluey there. Okay, and then I said like this. So let's just keep it like that. And I want this one to go all the way over and cover up the white. So when you open it, you just see this blue. So something like that, I think. So make sure this is pulled over enough so it won't stick out. I mean, if it did, it wouldn't matter. But I kind of, that's what I'm going for it to cover up the white so that it's not the first thing you see. Okay, so like that. could even go like that, but no, I like it better like this. Kind of fold it up evenly, pretty much. Okay, trying to make it even with the edge of the page here. Okay, so about right there. So we've got two nice big fold outs here in this journal so far. And I did pull out one more piece of paper, so we will see if we have a place for that. So when you get to this page, you've got the tissue paper. And it can still be folded in there if somebody wanted to. Or over here where you see the graph paper through it. So this can go out this way, or this way, or this way. And it also can be cut up too if somebody didn't want it like that. And here's what you see on this side when it's all said and done. You see the little strip of paper there, and that looks pretty. It really looks like a decoration, and you don't even realize they covered up a little bit of the tree, so it's very nice. Okay, I liked how that turned out. All right, so 2 flip outs, 1 in each signature, and we have this one piece of paper left. So let's see now. There was another one back here with possibilities, wasn't there? The pink one, the pink paper. No, I don't want to put it on there. It wasn't that. It's, I wonder how this would look next to ledger paper, because it's got, you know, green and blue in it, and this is green. That would actually look really pretty. Or, oh, wait a minute. What is this? This is some computer stationery. Oh, it looks really pretty there. I think, let's see, how far away is the other fold out? It's way up here. Okay, so it's not too close. So I think I'm going to do this one here. It looks perfect there, so why hesitate, right? All right, so let's fold this. Oh, this is two-sided. Cool. I didn't even realize. These 3 papers I just put in, or 2 scrapbook papers, and what was the other thing? I forgot now. It was, oh, yeah, the handmade paper I got in Happy Mail, and the 2 scrapbook papers I got at a thrift store. So look at this. This one's double-sided, but this is nice. You know, this is decorative and pretty with colors, and this can be written on here. It's light enough to write on. I'm not going to write on it because I don't want to ruin it, but I think it's, I think I would write on it with a black pen, or even a blue pen, or a marker, or Sharpie, or whatever you want to write with in your journal. White would look good too, or any kind of Sharpie. If you would ever write with, you know, fine point Sharpies are good to write with because, you know, they're like a pen. So, or you can even write with a regular Sharpie if you wanted to, of course. You can do whatever you want, right? It's your journal. So this I would want on the inside and then fold this in. So we're going to do it the same way as we did the last piece of scrapbook paper. Now we know what we're doing. I'm just kidding. I've done this before. But you always have to be careful of your folds. Like, you know, oh, this really needs to be wiped off. I still have this wipe here. Good. Let me wipe this off and get this fresh and clean because I've got too many glue globs there. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend except for my regular thing, which is good because I'll have some time to do some crafting, which is good. I haven't had much time to, I haven't done a lot of TV crafting this week. I don't know why. I need to clean, you know what it is? I get bogged down on my TV crafting when I've finished something and I don't clean off I have that little TV tray in there that I craft on and I don't clean it off. And then I'm just stuck. Like, I gotta clean this off so I can do something else. And I just am stuck until I clean it off. And so I haven't wanted to clean it off, I guess. Take a time to clean it off. And I've been painting those pumpkins too. Like, I'll, you know, do a little bit of that because I was doing it in the dining room, which is right next to the living room, of course. And I can kind of see or hear the TV that my hubster and I are watching, whatever. I can still hear it if I want to go and touch up my pumpkins because I've been, you know, like I put one coat on, I let it dry. I was doing it on the dining room table, and then I might go and put another coat on or touch up or whatever to get it all an even coat. It took a few rounds of painting. Okay, let's see how we want to fold this. I'll make sure you can see here. So, yeah, so that's, you know, I guess that's taking up some of my time painting my pumpkins this week. Okay, so I'm going to get it even with the edge. Let's go ahead and do that because we know we're going to do that. We know we're going to get it even with the edge. Let's turn it this way so I can see the edge, because this time it's folding the other way so I can see the edge here. Okay. There's a little glue oozing out there. Not a lot, just like enough so I want to make sure it doesn't get glue on the other pages. So again, I'm going to be careful of that. So let me put this here for a second so that doesn't get glue. Let me check the other one actually. Let's check that other one. Where was it? Hold on. It was second signature, and it was right here. I want to make sure the glue is not getting on anything else here. So yeah, right here I guess is where it would come out. No, this one it's fine over here. Is it dry now? I think it's dry. So I think we're good. And you can see it's not sticking together. So I think we're good there. I just wanted to check that real quick. So the other one's over here. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for a second. See, that's even trying to glue on here. But this is slick, so I can pull it off if it starts to try to glue down. Okay, so we're folding this one in, I think, what do we say, this way? So it would be like this. Something like this. Okay, I mean, I could just mash it down right now, but I want to be careful. So let's do it. So one fold with the crease. It's like, yeah, it's almost like I want to mash it down right then and there because it's like, it looks perfect when I did that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to keep it like that because I don't want to lose where I want to crease it. Okay, so right here, this is the next one, the next crease. Right here. Okay, so how many creases do we make? We've made this one where we joined it, 2 and 3. So 3 creases to make this fold. I think that's pretty much what we did with the last one too. And that way you can, when you turn to this page, let me move this so you can see. When you turn to this page, see, you don't even know that there's anything there. You turn, then you get the color, and then you unfold, 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 and you get all of this. So I think, yeah, I like those. Those are fun. I know, so, oh, guess what I didn't do? I didn't put my lid back on my Fabri-Tac. And it's oozing out. Now I gotta grab a wipe and clean up the mess. Sheree. Getting all over my strips. Okay, got it. Let's just get rid of that. All cleaned up. Let's put the lid on. Oh my goodness, Fabri-Tac. We love you, don't we? But we hate you at the same time. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate it. I actually love it. Okay, so, all right. Now, let's see, because I have this scrap, big scraps, the big scraps. Let me put this back in there. My wet wipes. And big scrap, I have this big scrap. So 3 big scraps. And we'll check that in a second here. Make sure it's not gluing anything together. There's a little gluey right there, but it's right on the edge. It's not even, it's actually dry here. Okay, I think we're good. Yes, it's dry now. Okay, so what I'm thinking is a flip up, flip down. Still doing flips. So, gosh, we did a lot, didn't we? Is there anywhere we can put a flip up, flip down? So that is, I could use this, and this can be written on the inside like we said. I could trim it down if I need to, but it would be something like this. Like this. So a good size, but look how pretty that is. And to make it even prettier, I round all the corners, just round all the corners. And I'll show you when you open it up how it looks better with all the corners rounded. By the way, if you're new to my channel, I have a lot of my supplies that I use listed or linked in my description box in my Amazon affiliate links. So thank you very much if you have been clicking on those, or you do click on them in the future. It does help me, so I appreciate it. Okay, now let me show you how pretty that is. See, it was just straight lines before. Of course, you have the rounded corners here, here, and when you open up, see, you have this little divot, the little divots from the rounded corners, and that all just looks really much prettier than just straight. Okay, some threads there. So like I was saying, I could put one here, but I'd have to cut it down because there's a butterfly. So let's just see if there's a spot for this. There's a pocket there. No, it doesn't look good there. I don't want to put it on graph paper. I mean, you could. I could, but I really don't want to. I want to leave that open for writing. Let's see. So here we have this. I've got some glue on my finger there. It could go there. Could go here. I like it on the graph paper. Let's hold that for a second. And this is the handmade paper. I mean, it could go on pattern paper too, but of course I don't like it there. I mean, you could, I want to leave this open for whoever gets it, this acetate paper, for whoever gets it to put something there and do whatever they want and have fun with that. So I'm not going to put anything there, but it could, of course I could glue something there. Okay, so, okay, here is blue paper. Oh, here's the other side. You know, I might just do the graph paper, because I want to leave, I want to leave this open. Like, I could put it here, but I want to leave this open in case whoever gets this journal wants to glue this down and make a pocket. Or on the other side, they could glue that down and make a pocket. Or they can even put it over here and glue it down and make a pocket on top of the book page. I kind of want to leave that open so they have options. Let's just look. I think I'm going to do the graph paper, but just let's look real quick. Same here. I want to leave them options to glue this down or not. Oh, what about this? No, I probably won't look good on pink paper. It looks better on a green or a blue or a yellow. See, too much there. That doesn't look good at all. It doesn't go. And we've got two fold outs already here in the back. So we have one flip out in the front. So this would really kind of actually go better there. Same here. If I leave options for this, this could even be a belly band if somebody wanted it like that. Well, my glue's, good thing I'm doing this to separate all the pages. This is the flip out. See, I'm not going to put another, I mean, even though it matches, I wouldn't do another flip right there, right next to the flip out. So I think that other spot is the perfect spot. Okay, we're going to do it right here. And this is greenish, so it goes with the colors. So I can either glue this all the way down, or I can leave it open in the back. And usually, why, if you can leave it open, why not leave it open, Just more options for the future or owner of this journal. So we're going to it's going to be a pocket behind. So let me make sure the top is right here. So I'm gluing both sides and the bottom. Oh, was it upside down? I guess I didn't. I put the lid on. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I need to get the glue down here. Okay, here we go. There's plenty of glue in here, just toward the bottom. And fabric tack, you know, is slow because it's so thick. I think it gets even thicker as you get toward the bottom. I got a new one, but I don't want to open it yet until I use more of this one up. And then what I do is when I get to, this one gets too crazy, like I just can't deal with it anymore, but it's really close to the bottom, I will just use it off video. I won't use it on video because it drives me a little batty. So, all right, the lid's going on. Being good this time. And I'm turning it upside down. If I need it again, it'll be ready. Okay. So I put it right on the edge as much as possible. I mean, you don't want to put it too close to the edge because you don't want it to ooze out, right? So you gotta be careful in that way. I'm going to open it up so I can push down my edges here. All right, there we go. I think we did a major bunch of flips, and this really needs to be left with my bookmarker here so that I don't glue things together. But that is cute. I like that. I like that. And you can put words on here or anything you want, you know. So, even a piece of ephemera or whatever to decorate. So, picture, whatever floats your boat. All right, so I was thinking of an envelope. I think I'm out of time, so I need to stop here. But that I'm going to leave this here. Let me get the little one. Let me see if the little one fits in here. I've got 2 pieces of this folder here. Well, that's not going to cover enough. Okay, because this is like black and ugly here, but we're going to leave that there. So we're done for today. I do want to think about an envelope. So I'm going to get out, I haven't got the envelope out yet. I'm going to get out an envelope and see if there's anywhere to put an envelope as a flip out or something on a page, whatever. And that's going to be next, an envelope. And then comes the ephemera and the embellishments as far as ephemera goes. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great weekend, a great Saturday, no matter what, if it's raining or not. I hope you enjoy the rain if you're having it, and I will see you in my next video. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.